In this video, we will create Flutter Firebase Authentication using Antigravity and AI. First, open console.firebase.google.com and log in with your Google account. In this project, we create the Firebase project manually. Next, go to Security Authentication from the left menu. Click Get Started. Enable the authentication methods you want to use. Today, I will enable email, password, and Google Sign-in. Other options like Microsoft and Facebook are also available here. If you have not installed Firebase CLI, run this command in your terminal or command prompt. Otherwise, you can skip this step. Then activate the FlutterFire CLI if it is not already activated. Now open Antigravity. Create a new folder for this project. Click the three dots, open MCP servers, and install Dart MCP and Firebase MCP if they are not already installed. Next, I run a prompt to create the project structure. This is the prompt for creating the structure. Run the prompt and accept all changes. After creating the structure, I configure Firebase manually. Then I use another prompt to implement authentication. It is possible to do everything with a single prompt. But in this tutorial, I am using two prompts for better results. There are a few important reasons for this. Reason 1. Proper Flutter structure. Before connecting Firebase, we need a clean Flutter project structure. If we try to do everything in one prompt, the AI may not generate a proper structure for Firebase configuration. Reason 2. Firebase Setup requires manual steps. Firebase Setup is not fully automatic. We need to configure it manually, like adding project settings, enabling authentication, and running commands. If we use a single prompt, the AI may skip steps or generate incorrect configuration. Reason 3. Better for learning. This method is much easier to understand. First, we build the UI. Then we connect Firebase. So, instead of doing everything in one step, we split it into two prompts for better structure, fewer errors, and clearer understanding. Now, the structure is created. Select an emulator or browser from here and run the app. At this stage, this is only the design. No functionality is working yet. Now we need to configure Firebase using the terminal. First, log into Firebase using Firebase Login. I am already logged in. Otherwise, it will open a browser and ask you to log in with your Google account. Next, run FlutterFire Configure. This will fetch all your Firebase projects. You can select an existing project using the arrow keys, or create a new one. Here, I select the project we created earlier. Press Enter. Now select the platforms you want to support using the spacebar. I select all available platforms. Configuration is now complete. When you check the Firebase console, all platforms are visible. Now run the second prompt to connect Firebase Authentication and add functionality. This is the prompt. Run it and accept all changes. The app is now created. If you face any errors while running the app, copy the error and ask the agent to fix it. Then run the app again. Now let's test it. First, try logging in with email and password. It will not log in because we haven't registered yet. Click the register option and create a new account. After registration, it navigates to the landing page. Here, you can see the logout button. Now log in again using the registered email and password. It works correctly. Now I run the app using the Chrome browser. It is also working. Next, I try Google Sign. When I click the button, the app crashes. This is an error. I give a prompt to fix this issue. Then I run the app again. Now when I click the Google Sign In button, the Google Authentication page opens. This is now working properly. There are other login options available in Firebase as well. You can enable them from the Firebase console and give a prompt to integrate them into your app. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Your support encourages me to create more videos like this. Thank you for watching.